describe Tara?
I would describe Tara as a very beautiful, fantastic, fun person with a very good, genuine heart, just like Andy.
Yeah, if you were to describe Andy, what would you say?
I would say he's a very cunning individual, very intelligent, smart. I mean, on every angle. You can have a conversation with him about peanuts for 3 hours.
Fun, exciting, kooky, crazy, not afraid or ashamed of anything, not easily embarrassed, loyal, truthful, very caring. Great. Thank you.
So, Andy Panda, as I've called him, he's a great guy, great friend, gonna be a great husband, guy who likes to have some fun, guy who can grow chops like no other.
I feel like the best way to describe Tara would be that she has such an open heart. She loves anything that walks and talks and breathes, basically.
Like, describe Andy.
Handsome Andy. Can't even describe him.
Yeah, he's videotaping. I'm recording.
Nobody told me that.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why he's.
Click.
I met Andy about 5 years ago at ODU. He was sitting at a table studying for a biology test, and I walked up and sat down at his table for no reason and just started chit-chatting and flirted and talked for like an hour. Pretty sure he failed that biology test. But then he was like, "It's great to meet you. I had a wonderful time talking to you." And then he just gets up and leaves. Doesn't ask for my phone number, nothing. Smoked me. So then the next week I saw him walking around on campus and I chased him down to go and ask for his phone number because he was great. So, and then I went from there.
We met years ago in school. It was probably 2005, so 7 years now, something like that. We dated 3 times, so, you know, we've spent quite a few years together over that 7-year period, but yeah, it was quite a while ago. She's been in my life for a while.
The first moment I saw Andy, I'm pretty sure my first thought was, look at those sideburns and the hair. He had this hair that just kind of stuck straight up and out and did some craziness. And it was just enough like Elvis for me to want to talk to him because I love Elvis. I love Elvis. So yeah, just his facial hair enough, and I tried to get him to shave it off so many times, but he won't, and I think I'm glad because yeah, that's one of the things that drew me to him.
My thoughts were about human anatomy and physiology. When we first met, I was sitting down at a table frantically studying to try and possibly pass an anatomy exam, and she just plopped down and started talking to me, and at first I was just kind of flipping out because I think I had like 30 minutes left, but you know, after a few minutes I could tell that she was you know, only there to be nice and to you know, make friends and stuff. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
When did I know I was gonna marry Andy? I think I knew I was gonna marry him way before he had realized it. We dated 3 times. I dumped him once, he dumped me once, so we're even. But the 3rd time that we dated, it was so different. We've been in bad relationships before, and we really had an appreciation for each other and how awesome the other person was, and we compensate for each other so well. And one day I was freaking out because he had a pair of shoes in my closet all of a sudden, and it had just been my place. And then the next, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna marry this guy. He's it for me. I can't wait for this. So it took him a little while to come around, but I'm glad he did.
It was probably when, like, I don't know that there was an exact moment in time that I knew that we were going to get married, but it was when we first started really dating for the third time. And you know, we had been talking to like one another for a while, but neither one of us, or at least I, didn't want to get into a serious relationship, or at least that's, I think, what I kept telling myself. But it was weird. It's like I got this message, just sort of, you know, let yourself be happy and, you know, accept the fact that there are a lot of positive things in your life. And she was the most positive thing that wasn't necessarily going to be in my life, because I told her that I didn't want a serious relationship. And yeah, I don't know, after thinking about that for a little bit and realizing that there was a possibility that she wasn't going to be around, I knew that, you know, I definitely wanted to make sure that we were in a committed relationship. And I think that's when I really started thinking about spending the rest of my life with her.
When I think of Andy and I's 50th wedding anniversary, August 4th, what is that going to be, 2062? What I hope it looks like, I hope there's a ton of family. Andy has a huge family, he's been blessed with a huge family, and I hope that we can sit and look at our children and our children's children and enjoy the generations of family and happiness that are because of us and our love for each other. I got chills.
Oh, 50th wedding anniversary. We'll fly in a hover car to a wonderful restaurant. By that time, all of our favorite places will have been demolished and turned into parking garages. But that doesn't matter, because we'll have fancy new places floating up in the sky. And we'll both be incredibly old. I'm probably in a wheelchair at that point. But, you know, even though she's old and tired, she would still wheel me around, because it's just kind of the person that she is. And, you know, I can't see probably at that point too, but she would describe all of the wonderful things to me. And it would be a magical evening of descriptions and being wheeled around by the person that I love. I think diamonds too. I think that's the diamond anniversary. I could be wrong. I don't know what I'm doing.